generic system. At the end of the day, I think we have about 15 different types of data that we want to cache in some way. So we want to build a system that allows us to generically cache, but we want it to detect when we need it. So I don't want to cache every piece of data. I've got almost 1 billion whispers and all this amount of, this massive amount of data. How do I actually distribute this cache, but how do I not load everything I need? So I built this cache called Fireman, which I guess somewhat of an inside joke, puts out fires. And Fireman allows us to implement a behavior, which is a little bit like an interface in other languages, but it allows us to build an Erlang module that says, I've implemented this behavior, and with that module, if I implement that behavior, then Fireman can expect that this module will respond to certain method calls. So I can implement a behavior, and I can create anything that can return a paged query can be cached. So that allows us to not really think about caching anymore in terms of like how it actually is happening internally and how it's being moved around, and allows us to focus our testing and our reliability around getting this one cache system really, really solid. So there's sort of two modes to it. One is a manual or an automated. One is manual, one's automated. So in the manual mode, I can say, hey, Fireman, activate, and for example, we have a cache around related feeds. So I can go into the app, and I can, if I create a whisper, it'll actually say, oh, thanks for your whisper. Here's some other whispers that are kind of like this one, and depending on the whisper, depending on the subject, that can be expensive. So in other words, if everyone's talking about a current event, that might be the kind of query that we want to cache. So